Good morning and welcome back to Ryan Foster Views. How are you guys doing? Hope y'all doing alright. Today, guess what? Time for an update on the I-45 South reconstruction project or expansion project from NASA Parkway 1 all the way into Galveston. As you can see, lots of work has been done. The frontage roads or the feeder roads on the are being constructed. Lots of work has taken place. The lanes have been shifted to my left, so they can accommodate more of the construction. Just hitting a little bit of traffic here as we get into the heart of the construction, but much progress has taken place. As you can see, we have on the right, the bridge has been completed. So on the frontage road, the bridge has been completed. On the left, there's an overpass that has been practically finished and almost finished with painted. They're working on the ramps for the main lanes. Still lots of work to be done. Perhaps another 3 to 4 years, but slowly but surely progressing. Looks like there's a accident ahead here. Got emergency vehicle lights. Hope everyone's okay. But as you can see, retaining walls are going up, and as we go closer into League City, you'll see a lot of construction that has been done. And to my left, we can see emergency lights, fire truck. Hope everyone's okay. So this is a new section that they have completed, and they have shifted the roadway to the left as they completed this new section. So this was the intersection of the highway. They reconstructed that intersection, and now that's completed, and they were able to shift the roadway to my left, and now they're working on the outer section to get those lanes reconstructed. So they're getting ready for paving here on my right. Place some oil down, and they'll shortly after come down and pave with our concrete road paver. Fairly smooth ride. I'm driving on one of the creases, so it might be a little bit bumpy here. So this section is almost done on the southbound side. Just a few patches to fill out, and we will have a completed southbound side. As we move up to exit 20 by FM 646, and this is where you exit to Santa Fe. You can see there's more shifting of the roadway to my left as they work on the out-of-bound lanes. They're very active at night. Lots of work taking place at night. A lot of times at night, the freeway has been shut down, and they do a lot of work at night. But here they are working. They're doing rebar work to my right. Rebar work to my right, and we'll be getting ready for paving to my right also. So as I said, this project goes all the way from NASA Road 1 all the way into Galveston. It has 5 phases, and we'll show you all the way to phase 5, which we just get started on. But as we continue to drive into Galveston, you can see that much progress has taken place. Much work has been done on the frontage roads. They had to get right away, purchase land from businesses, or the state already owned some land, so all they had to do was reclaim it. But you see, a drainage system has been put in on the roadway. drive down this completed section, you can see the center where the bridge here has been completed all across the lanes. The bridge right at 646 has been completed. We continue here. So they're progressing very fast. This exit here at 17A, it takes you into Dickinson and other areas, has been realigned so they can continue their construction. And as you can see, they're working on the frontage roads and the outer, what would be the outer lanes of the completed freeway. So lots of progress has been made. Good job, construction companies. They're here very early in the morning from 7. They'll go as late as dusk. And then there's an overnight crew that starts doing construction also. These companies get lots of incentive to finish these projects on time. So there's a monetary incentive to get it completed. So this section you can see has much of its inner freeway completed, and now we're back to the old roadway where still a lot of preliminary work is being done in this section. So here they will have to reconstruct a bridge and additional road work to the frontage roads. And here they've just started putting up the barriers. The bridge on the frontage road has been completed on the southbound side and also on the northbound side. So now they would have to realign the actual roadway. They actually have realigned the actual roadway and putting up the concrete barriers, and now they'll be starting to work on the outer lanes and inner lanes, and then reconstruct the whole freeway. This bridge here has been completed at Hughes Road, and we've been reopened to vehicle traffic. But the focus seems to be on the frontage road at this time, and see the excavator is doing its groundwork just to clear the pathway so they can work on the outer lanes. Now just ahead, this is a mill, cement mill here where all their aggregate is placed, and that's where the cement trucks pick up their cement, or the trucks who are laying the base of the roadway pick up their aggregate. It's a huge mountain of aggregate here. So that's the thing about these projects. It's all the things they need are on site, and they just go and get them. To your left, there are also aggregates on our left, or trucks to go pick up, and so they're doing extensive reconstruction to the freeway. And you see the focus again is on the frontage road right now. You see the frontage road, or a feeder road in some sections of America, is partially constructed. And so, like I said, lots of work to be done, and they should be added for 3 to 4 years. The target time for full construction was 2023, but due to COVID, this has been potentially pushed back because they're really not where they're supposed to be in terms of construction. You know, due to COVID, road work was shut down for quite a few months, but they saw the importance of construction industry, and these people, they got that in construction they got exemption to go back to work, and which is good. They get to keep their jobs. Hopefully they were able to stay safe, but they were able to progress this well-needed project. So as we head into Texas City here, we can see the focus is really on the frontage roads, and they've done quite a lot of work on the frontage roads, and they're just setting up the markings and the barriers on the main lanes to get those started. So the main lane is still on the prelim, and the frontage road is really well advanced in its construction. As we get closer here to FM 1764, and that takes you east into the heart of Texas City, you can see this overpass is completed, both southbound or eastbound into Texas City and westbound coming out of Texas City onto the freeway, on and off the freeway. So that was completed very quickly, so the people can have an easier access into Texas City. And as we get down closer here, we will see much of the work is on the frontage roads and center lanes. A lot of technical stuff is being done here, a lot of coring, drilling, a lot of architectural work. This is a massive project. It's over 500 million US dollars. So now here we see some more work on the frontage roads. The lanes on this section have been shifted to my right because they're putting in the bridge for the northbound side. They've actually dug the piles and started the piles for the bridge, and almost at the point where they'll start to put in the girders. So one day I'll actually stop and show the action of the drill and coring device in progress as they dig these very deep holes. Some of these holes are as deep as 50 feet, you know, to get these bridges up. So you can see here they're setting up the on-ramp, and they're pretty close to where they'll get the girders on. But lots of technical work there. So one of these days I'll come back here and just spend some time in this section that's most advanced. So like I said, what they basically did here was to shift the entire northbound side of the freeway to the southbound side, and expanded the southbound side with asphalt so they can work on the northbound side of this section. And that's what they do. They don't try not to interrupt the current lanes that you have, and even though it's not the perfect road to drive on, you still have the same amount of roadway to work with, going to and from your business. Alright, down in this section again, we can see they're doing some bridge work here, so they're getting reconstruction of the bridge on the northbound side, and they also working on the southbound side. Actually, on the southbound side, they had the expansion here of the bridge has been completed, and as we drive closer into Galveston, you can see they're just mainly shifting the lanes and working on the northbound side. So much progress has been made since my last video. If it's your first time watching Ryan Foster Views, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me for this update. I appreciate you spending the time to share with me this morning. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as we will continue to show you road construction, driving videos. We'll show you points of interest. We have quite a few videos coming up here in December. And just to segue here, you can see another northbound ramp here, and there's our drilling machine that's digging holes for piles for a bridge. So this is another section that has been shifted to the southbound side so they can work on the northbound side. And as I was saying, we'll be showing points of interest and lots of different videos that kind of show you the different views I have as I drive around on a daily basis. If if you're in Houston, let me know which side of Houston you're from, and also let me know if there's any particular point of interest you would like me to take some videos of. So we're getting closer down here to phase 5, which is the final section here of this reconstruction. So this section has the least amount of work. They really just started putting up the barriers and realigning the lanes maybe 3 months ago, and so it's a lot of preliminary work, working on the drains, make sure the drains are in top condition before they actually start the construction. And that's the great thing about these road construction, they make sure they work on the drains, so because they don't want to flood people's homes and businesses, so they got to make sure the drains that are already in the network are in tip-top shape, or if they need to be reconstructed as a part of the project, they start to work on those first. So as you can see, the barriers are going up, the lanes have been somewhat realigned, and we're doing some. This section doesn't normally have a large frontage road, so they will put in a 2-lane frontage road down in this section, because in the future this area will have some expansion, maybe new homes, new businesses. So now see they're kind of removing the old drainage and they're putting in bigger, newer concrete drainage system to accommodate the reconstruction. And of course, once more people move in, then that will be necessary to accommodate a larger runoff as more of the natural earth is disturbed. So this section just mainly drainage here. They're also working on a bridge because there's a train track right here. So they're digging piles and getting ready to cast them, because there will be a bridge over the train tracks. Because normally the frontage road on here doesn't go all the way through. And if you can see the crane in my left, you're working on doing the drilling for those piles on the bridge. Alright, so we're almost at the end of our project. As we pass or get closer here to exit 7, there's not much work that has been done. As I said, this is phase 5. This will be the last section to be completed. Possibly 2024, maybe as far as 2025. So, like I said, the pandemic has really interrupted some of these activities. The project should have been completed ending of 2022, going into 2023, but it might have to be pushed back a year or two. And based on the work that is left, it's more than likely that will happen. Alright guys, hope you find this video informative, and tell me what you think. Let me know what else in the Houston area you would like me to update you on or take videos on. My next video, it will be of the reconstruction that has taken place of Highway 288. Completely reconstructed, added lanes, added overpass and connecting ramps to the freeway, and I will take you to Highway 288 in Houston, Pearland area for my next video. Thank you for watching Ryan Foster Views, and you have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.